the smells and sounds of summer. You know, it's only March, early March, but it really makes me realize how relative good days can be depending on where you live. And I live in the Pacific Northwest, and it's 57 degrees and the sun's out and it feels like it's summer and it's beautiful. I love it. I mean, I could just hang out all day like this. I got the kid playing by the pond. It's a really nice thing. But I thought I'd share with you something for the people who are into meditation. Sometimes, if you're like me, it's really hard for you to cross your legs and to lay, it's to sit Indian style. And it's not essential that you sit that way. This is a nice little sand pit that I just finished, and I thought I'd share this model, this design I had on this chair, because you can sit, basically, well, you sit on your ankles, you don't cross your legs, but this is a small meditation table, and all it is it's a 20-inch, it's a 20-inch board that's just like a 1x6. You can use really any size. 6 inches is more than enough for my butt, and then you make sure you have at least another 7 or 8 inches for each of the other legs. A lot of people have the legs to where there's one on each side, but this way is a lot easier because you just tuck your leg in here and there and you just kind of wrap it around and sit down. Let's see if I can make an example here of how this thing works, because it's kind of cool. Just for anyone who's never seen one and doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about, perhaps this will work a little bit better. Set the camera down here and see how we can do this. Okay, here we go. So, kind of kneel down like this thing. You know, you grab it, you put it back here. You can kneel on whatever, but what it does is it allows your butt to have a nice slope down. You can kind of sit on the edge. I actually don't sit really on my butt on it, but it's a nice little unit that allows you to sit here and meditate any way you want, and then just whip your legs out really quick if you need, see? And if you have the legs on the side, it's great. They have them like that too, and they're a little more stable, but you don't need stability when you have it between your legs. And it's a very nice little unit. This particular one I made out of Purple Heart. It's a really, really, really hard, expensive wood. You can barely cut the shit. I didn't know what to make with it. I mean, it's super hard wood. It just destroys my blades, but there it is. And you just sit there and you can kneel on it, on your little rag or on your sand or whatever, but this allows you to sit for 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes at a time without getting all tired. And I know a lot of people are turned off by meditation because they're afraid that, they're going to have to dedicate all this time to learning how to sit properly with their legs crossed. And while there's a lot to be said about sitting in certain positions, what's really essential is that your spine's straight. So if you are, if by sitting cross-legged it's making your spine crooked, then you're better off to sit on your knees and your heels, because if you can keep your spine straighter that way, that's more important than having your legs crossed. Over time you can develop your own way to do it. I'm not very flexible. I'm 6'2", and I can't bend over and touch my toes. I mean, I need to stretch more, and that's why I've been doing yoga. But this little bench is it's a very nice little unit. So anybody can hit me up if you need anything about it. The designs or anything is really simple. It's 3 cuts, 6 screws. Or if you want to be really fancy, you can, do the edges, push them in on the side instead, and do it all nice. And I'm a carpenter, so I could do it super fancy, but I don't want to. I want it to be functional. So anyway, there you go. Make one. Peace.